In the world of air defense, there are many incredible and high-tech systems, but today we will talk about a new and powerful Iranian missile, 9-day. This weapon has attracted the attention of not only military experts but also people interested in defense technology. Imagine seeing this weapon in action, intercepting missiles and drones like they are just ordinary targets. How is this possible? We will tell you all the details. 9-day is not just another missile, but a whole air defense system designed to counter the most modern threats. Iran created this system to enhance its security, especially considering sanctions and technical restrictions. But how does this system work, and why could it become an important element in the country's arsenal? Let's start by saying that 9-day is a system capable of effectively dealing with many types of threats. It is designed to intercept drones, cruise missiles, and also aerial targets such as helicopters and airplanes. This weapon can be used to protect key facilities and territories, preventing air attacks. First, it's important to note that the 9-day system is not just about launching missiles. It is built around radar systems that track targets from a great distance. The radar in this system is capable of detecting objects up to 150 kilometers away, which allows the missiles to intercept targets before they get too close. It's worth mentioning that 9-day has several features that set it apart from other systems. First of all, its missiles are housed in launchers that can fire up to 8 missiles at once. For comparison, many similar complexes only have 3 or 4 missiles on a launcher. This increases the number of targets that can be engaged and improves defense effectiveness. The 9-day system was created to strengthen Iran's defense capabilities. There has been much discussion in the country about the importance of protecting its airspace, especially in times of international tension. Iran has been under sanctions for a long time, and creating its own weapon systems has become not only a matter of security but also national pride. Iran uses its developments wisely. It's important to note that 9-day is not the only weapon Iran has. This system is part of a larger network of defense systems designed for comprehensive protection of the country. For example, Iran has systems similar to the Russian S-300 and Buk M1, which can also be used to defend against air threats. So, how does the interception process work? It all starts when the radar of the 9-day system detects a target. Then the missile is launched and moves towards the target. Special technology is applied to ensure that the missile can precisely find its target, even in the presence of jamming or attempts to evade. An important feature of the system is its ability to operate under multitasking conditions. This means that 9-day can track and engage multiple targets at once. This makes it effective against attacks when there are several enemy objects in the air at the same time. An example of the system's successful performance came during the Defenders of the Sky Vilayet 2023 exercises in November 2023. During the drills, the system demonstrated its accuracy and power. It destroyed several designated targets, proving that its capabilities go beyond theoretical calculations and are backed by real results. An important point is that 9-day is not Iran's only air defense system. This complex is an addition to already existing systems, such as Bavar 373, which is analogous to the Russian S-300, and Khordad-3, which can be compared to the Russian Buk M1. The 9-day system works in conjunction with these complexes, creating a strong network for protecting against air threats. Despite its power, the 9-day system is still new, and its capabilities are continuing to develop. Iran is actively working on improving its defense industry to provide even higher efficiency for its missile complexes. For example, work is ongoing to improve radar technologies and the range at which targets can be engaged. Iran is not only focused on creating new systems but also actively testing and evaluating its technology in real-world conditions. This allows for the identification of weaknesses and quick improvements. It's important to remember that every new system is a step toward greater security and protection for the country against potential threats. Of course, developing such advanced systems requires significant resources. But Iran is not deterred by difficulties and continues to invest in its defense industry despite economic sanctions and external pressure. This shows how important national security is to the country. It is also important to understand that 9-day is not just a weapon for protecting Iran, but an important element in the global landscape of defense technology. If this system proves effective in combat conditions, other countries may begin to adopt it, which would increase its significance on the world stage. But what does 9-day mean for us, ordinary people? The answer is simple. In today's world, security matters to everyone. Weapons that can protect a country from air threats are not just a matter of defense, but of peaceful existence. Without such systems, security would be at risk. For example, imagine that a missile or drone could fly through your airspace without being detected. But with the 9-day system, that's no longer the case. It will detect the threat in time and neutralize it. This is a real example of how technology can change the future and increase the level of security. It is also important to note that 9-day is just one of many examples of how nations are striving to protect their air borders. Each year, technology becomes more sophisticated, and even today we can see how quickly the world of defense is changing. Who knows what the future will bring in just a few years? A question worth asking is, how far can we go in the development of defense technologies? 9-day is a step into the future, where technologies may not only protect but also prevent threats before they become dangerous. Well, the future is moving fast, and the 9-day system is proof that time is passing, and the world is changing. In conclusion, I want to remind you that systems like 9-day are not just interesting technology, but a crucial element that impacts the security of our planet. Iran, like other countries, continues to develop its defense technologies, which ultimately affects all of us. After all, security and peace are what should matter to everyone, regardless of the country or place of residence. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the latest technologies, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment. Your support is very important to us. Share this video with your friends so they can also learn about the 9-day system and how it might change the future of defense.